Well, if you heard this or not, but the CIA director, Mike Pompeo, is teeing off on WikiLeaks. He delivered a blistering speech, putting it on the same level as America's enemies and calling its founder, Julian Assange, nothing more than a fraud.
It's time to call out WikiLeaks for what it really is. A non-state hostile intelligence service often abetted by state actors like Russia. WikiLeaks walks like a hostile intelligence service and talks like a hostile intelligence service. It has encouraged its followers to find jobs at the CIA in order to obtain intelligence.
Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge was there yesterday, live today in D.C. And Catherine, good morning. This is his first big address, right, as director? I mean, you were there. Well, why the focus on WikiLeaks? Why did he make that decision?
Well, Bill, the CIA director said he chose to highlight WikiLeaks because it's part of an emerging pattern where small groups partner with enemy states to amplify the damage to U.S. national security.
We have spent a lot of time looking at hard targets, nation-state actors, but now have this new threat sitting out there, which behaves in a slightly different way, but has as its motive the destruction of America in the very same way that those countries do.
Director Pompeo singled out WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange. More than 4 years ago, Assange sought asylum in Ecuador and fled to its embassy in London to avoid extradition to Sweden, where he faces sex crime allegations. Director Pompeo also reinforced the U.S. intelligence community's conclusion that the Russian president's intelligence service provided WikiLeaks with emails from the DNC and former Clinton campaign manager John Podesta to interfere in the U.S. election, adding that Russia's primary propaganda outlet RT has actively collaborated with WikiLeaks. Bill.
Catherine, what about this other claim about the CIA being able to spy on people through a Samsung television?
Well, in March, WikiLeaks posted what it described as the most significant leak of secret CIA files, including programs capable of exploiting smartphones and a joint intelligence program with the British that turns smart appliances into surveillance and recording devices. Speaking to an overflow crowd at CSIS, the Center for Strategic and International Studies here in Washington, Director Pompeo did not comment on the authenticity of the files you see here posted by WikiLeaks, but made no apologies for leading-edge technology, emphasizing that it's not used against American citizens, and again he fingered Assange.
Assange is a narcissist who has created nothing of value. He relies on the dirty work of others to make himself famous. He's a fraud, a coward hiding behind a screen. And in Kansas, we know something about wizards hiding behind screens.
That was one of the few laughs he got at that policy statement yesterday. But on a more serious note, there's really been no direct response from Assange, but there have been tweets from WikiLeaks on their account where they stand by their work, and they say that they are determined to expose, quote, autocratic regimes, and they put the U.S. in that category, Bill.
The blistering speech, I mean, really one that makes you sit up in your chair.
Yeah.
Catherine, thank you for that.
You're
Catherine
welcome.
Herridge reporting there in Washington.